Henry VII and the Archbishop's fork. Now we all know what catch-22 means, after Joseph Heller wrote his book, A Dilemma Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. But before that book was written, and for centuries past, the expression has been all about the fork of Morton being applied. What story lies behind this? Well, 'twas in the time of the Tudors coming to power. Edward IV had spent much money, and the treasury was deplete. Henry, having beaten Richard and being a miserly man, wanted money to be restored to him and his treasury. Now John Morton had served Plantagenet Edward, but had opposed Richard III, so he was imprisoned in Brecknock Castle and rewarded by the new Tudor regime. His rise was spectacular. Archbishop of Canterbury was he. His task set by his new King Henry was to borrow money, never to be repaid. In doing this he excelled, and by the end of his reign Henry had wealth indeed. Morton judged a man who lived frugally or dressed scruffily to have savings to spare to make a loan, but if he showed off and exhibited his wealth in fine clothes or houses, then he must be rich and have money to spare. Thus whatever the nobility did, they had to make a loan to Henry, which was never repaid. So they had the fork of Morton applied, and no one but Henry ever won.